watching drunks telling old jokes and swapping their lies while resting their hands on drunk women's thighs. I'd have said you was crazy, I've got bigger plans soon as I form my near perfect band. But life slid on by me, and somehow I knew I'd be wasting my youth in this smoke-laden room.
Hey, what's up everybody? Chris from NiceTideAsh.com. Back after a long delay with a video review, and today I'm going to be smoking the Fuente Between the Lines. This is the part of the Hemingway Series, and it sports dual wrappers. Have a Connecticut Shade and Connecticut Maduro wrapper. Fill and binder Dominican. It, as I said earlier, it's based off the Hemingway blend, but they switched up the wrapper just to change the cigar and mellow it out. The cigar is 4.5 inches long. Has about a 45 ring gauge down here towards the head, and down here towards the the bulkier part of this perfecto shaped cigar, it's a 54 ring gauge. So not a really big cigar, kind of a shorter smoke, and just kind of see how it goes. Retail for these is, from what I've found online, you're looking probably about $14 to $15 if you're going to buy them per stick. I did not pay for these cigars. I received a 5-pack from a friend who had won a box at a Fuente event at a local tinderbox. So this is actually the last one out of the batch that I've had. I guess I've had these for about a year now, maybe a little bit more. So I've smoked through a 5-pack in the last year. Before that, I think I've had a couple that I either been bombed with or just got through trades. So pretty rare cigar. I think they are pretty difficult to find, and so at least when I started looking at cigar forms years ago, this is one of those cigars that people always seem to be looking for. But anyways, real nice, kind of a tight wrap on this cigar. Plenty of tobacco. Kind of a just a smooth feel. Now you can kind of feel like a texture difference between the Shade and the Maduro. The Maduro seems a little bit rougher, but overall nice smooth shape. Light aroma, kind of a light hay or maybe even a little wood. And since the foot is so small, I really can't pick anything up off of that. Let's go ahead and give it a clip here, because this is going to be the important part. Let's see what this thing smokes like. Really nice draw. The cold draw. Kind of a sweet hay kind of flavor. Not very strong, but definitely present. Now, I always seem to butcher lighting with matches, but we'll see how it works this time. Being such a small foot, I don't want to try to break out a lighter and scorch the sides. There we go. Warm that up a bit. Alright. Seemed to get lit well enough. Let's see where I can put that match there. It's been so dry, if I put that on the ground, it might start a brush fire. Alright, first off, nice, kind of mild and medium bodied. Definitely a lot of that hay flavor that I got off the cold draw. Not as sweet right now though. Yeah, much more of that hay, a little bit of woodiness, and like an underlying kind of a just like maybe a little bit of a what am I like a coffee bean. So, anyways, let me go ahead and smoke some of this. Be back in a little bit. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm a little bit out of the groove. In fact, I just realized I forgot to take a couple of startup pictures before I even lit this sucker. So, anyways, I'll keep smoking. Come back in a little bit, and let you know how the Fuente Between the Lines continues to smoke. All right. So I'm just a bit of a ways into my Fuente Between the Lines. So far, really nice, just mild, medium-bodied, easy smoking cigar. Um, the woody flavors are really kind of picking up. Not so much of the hay as much anymore. It's kind of dwindling out, and I'm still getting a little bit of the that coffee bean flavor. It's kind of a dry smoke. Doesn't really have like a creamy texture or anything like that. Um, but overall, I mean, it's just kind of a nice, easy cigar. Um, I think it's actually a perfect cigar for what I'm doing right now. I'm winding down after a long week at work. It's Friday evening, just kind of getting things started. So it seemed like the right time to smoke just a simple cigar. Have this, grab some dinner, and then on with the rest of the festivities. So I mean, so far so good. I'll probably smoke this down just a bit more. Come back, let you know if anything's changed, and that'll be it. So stay tuned a second. All right, about halfway through the Toro Fuente Between the Lines. Still smoking really nicely. Has a really great draw. Um, Usually I like uh, my draw to be a little bit tighter. Like I know Ben mentions it all the time, the milkshake draw. That's probably my preferred. It's my comfort zone. That's what I like. But this one, I mean, has a lot easier draw, which is nice in a perfecto. I mean, I tend to find that, especially down here towards the nipple end of a figurado or perfecto like this, the draw is really tight. But never really had that issue with this particular one. It's drawn really nice. Flavors remain consistent. Nice dry woodiness. A little bit of hay, kind of hay undertones, and then some coffee bean, which sporadically jumps in and out. Um, just, I think I've kind of said what I can about the Between the Lines. Just a really nice, easy smoking cigar. Um, it is hard to find, and they tend to be kind of pricey for such a small cigar. Uh, to me, this is an experience cigar. It's like, hey, yeah, I had it Between the Lines. Uh, it's a good cigar. It's not a great cigar. Um, well, I don't know. Maybe it is. It's probably nothing that I'm gonna in the future go looking for. If I see them, I definitely pick some up. But it's not something I'm just gonna go out there searching for. Just a good classic cigar, and I enjoy it. Sadly, this is the last one I have in the humidor, so probably won't have another one for quite a while, unless I can bum another one off my buddy Brian. So I think that really wraps up my review of the Fuente Between the Lines. Um, Hopefully, I'll be having more of these videos coming out soon. Been kind of a crazy time in my life. I guess probably. I don't think. Definitely. Yeah. If you've been watching the site for a long time, uh, I don't think anybody knows this, but my wife and I are expecting our first child. So, actually, within the next few weeks, uh, he or she, we don't know, will be arriving. So, it's been a crazy time in our lives. Lots of stuff to do to prepare, and I'm just now kind of getting ready, but getting back into the cigar review thing. So, been smoking lots of cigars in between, but just haven't had that time to sit down and really do this. So, hope you enjoyed it. As always, leave a comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say. If you've smoked between the lines, if you had a different experience than I have, definitely post that, because this is just my opinion, and for everybody out there who's trying to gauge or get, I don't know, what am I looking? Gauge what they or get an understanding about what the cigar is about, or what kind of experience they might have, or if they want to try it or have, I don't, whatever it is. Your comments always help with that as well, because I'm just some guy smoking a cigar and giving you my opinion. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks as always. Smoke them if you got them, and remember, nothing beats a nice tight ash.